The tension is mounting for the San Antonio Spurs, as everyone keeps a close watch on the status of Victor Wembanyama. After a terrifying face-first collision with Jrue Holiday during Tuesday night's game, the DPOY has been under strict medical observation. With his mandatory 48-hour concussion protocol expiration deadline looming this Thursday evening, fans are desperate to know if their superstar will be cleared for the next stage of the playoffs.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Despite the uncertainty surrounding his health, there is a glimmer of hope as Victor Wembanyama is officially traveling with the team to Portland for the upcoming games. Coach Mitch Johnson confirmed that the Star Center is showing positive signs of progression throughout his recovery. While the team remains cautious, they have not ruled out his participation for Friday night's critical Game 3 against the Trail Blazers. Beyond the immediate concussion concerns, medical experts are raising flags about the long-term physical risks involved with rushing a return to the court. Analyst Tom Haberstroh and concussion expert Chris Nowinski warn that the danger goes beyond re-injury of the brain, pointing to data suggesting an increased risk of lower-extremity musculoskeletal injuries following a concussion. For a 7'4" athlete like Victor Wembanyama, that loss of spatial awareness could potentially lead to serious issues with his knees or ankles. The San Antonio Spurs are standing firm on their commitment to player safety, emphasizing that they will let the NBA's thorough evaluation process play out regardless of the playoff implications. Victor Wembanyama remains under the watchful eye of team medical staff as he attempts to clear the final hurdles of the return to participation requirements. Will he be back on the hardwood this weekend, or will the team opt for caution to protect his long-term health? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update on this breaking story. Ever hold your breath watching a superstar hit the deck? That was the collective feeling across the NBA on Tuesday night when we saw Victor Wembanyama collide with Jrue Holiday, landing face-first on the hardwood in a moment that stopped the game, and every Spurs fan's heart in its tracks. It was honestly terrifying to watch him struggle to regain his composure after that impact, and it immediately sparked the biggest question of the postseason. Is our defensive player of the year okay? We know the drill. Shams Charania confirmed the 48-hour concussion protocol kicked in the second he was diagnosed, and that clock has been ticking down ever since. As of this Thursday evening, that window is closing, and the entire organization is currently holding its collective breath while he undergoes final reevaluations. The hope is that he can board the plane to join the team, but even if the doctors give him the green light, we have to talk about whether theoretically cleared is the same as actually ready. Sports injury analyst Dr. Brian Sutterer made a great point recently. Just because the league protocol says he could potentially suit up for Game 3, that doesn't mean it's the right call. The Spurs have a track record of playing the long game with their players' health, and frankly, they should. They aren't going to rush him back unless they're certain he's not just physically capable, but emotionally and mentally sharp enough to handle the intensity of the playoffs without risking further damage. So, what do you think? Should the Spurs play it safe and hold him out to avoid any lingering complications? Or do you trust the medical staff to make the call if he feels 100%? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Join the conversation, and let's keep it respectful. We're all just pulling for the best outcome for the future of the franchise. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of high-stakes basketball, health is the only stat that truly matters in the end. Is the San Antonio Spurs playoff run already hanging by a thread? All eyes are on Victor Wembanyama right now as the superstar phenom navigates the NBA's concussion protocol. It was a terrifying moment back in Game 2 when Wembanyama hit the floor at full speed, leaving everyone watching in stunned silence. But here is the glimmer of hope. He is officially joining the team on their flight to Portland for the upcoming games. Coach Mitch Johnson isn't ruling him out for Friday night's Game 3, telling reporters that Wemby is progressing well. Now, the league's protocol is notoriously strict for a reason. It's all about player safety. but the fact that he is traveling suggests a positive trajectory. Interestingly, the Spurs have actually proven they can survive without their 7'4" anchor, posting a 12-6 record when he was sidelined during the regular season. That is a massive testament to their depth, but let's be real. This is the playoffs, and you don't replace a unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. Whether he suits up for Game 3 or we have to wait until Sunday's Game 4, his health remains the absolute priority. If you want to keep up with every update on the Wembanyama situation as this series unfolds, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's a nail-biter of a series, and we're going to be right here breaking it all down. Do you think the Spurs can take the lead in Portland even if Wemby sits out? Let me know your predictions in the comments below, and remember, in the NBA, it's not just about who's on the court, but who's ready to step up when it matters most. Is Victor Wembanyama actually ready to get back on the court, or are we ignoring a massive red flag? Everyone is focused on the concussion protocol, but the reality for a 7'4" phenom like Wemby is way more complex than just checking a box. I caught up with Chris Nowinski, the CEO of the Concussion and CTE Foundation, and he dropped a truth bomb that every NBA fan needs to hear. The danger isn't just about the brain, it's about the rest of the body. Here is the scary part. Academic studies show that NBA players returning from concussions see a statistically significant spike in lower extremity injuries within the next 90 days. We're talking ankle turns, calf strains, and knee issues. Why? Because when you're dealing with a brain injury, your spatial awareness takes a hit. If Wemby is even a fraction off because his head isn't fully recovered, he might not see that defender coming, or he might miscalculate a landing, putting those already fragile legs at risk. For a guy who already missed a quarter of the season with leg issues, this isn't just a precaution, it's career preservation. If the Spurs keep him out past Friday, don't call it load management. They are playing a much longer game, ensuring that one hit to the head doesn't snowball into a season-ending injury for his legs. It is a vital reminder that an athlete's health is a holistic equation, not just a binary, cleared or not cleared test. What do you think? Should the Spurs play it safe and keep him out, or is the pressure to win too high? Drop a comment below, and if you found this insight valuable, hit that subscribe button to keep up with the deep dives on the Kevin O'Connor Show. Stay smart, stay informed, and we'll see you on the next one. Imagine watching a superstar take a brutal spill, face first onto the hardwood, only to be left wondering if your team's playoff dreams just hit the floor with him. That's the reality for Spurs fans right now, as the status of Victor Wembanyama for Game 3 hangs in a nerve-wracking balance. Following a terrifying fall in Game 2 that left him visibly dazed, the young phenom is officially navigating the NBA's concussion protocol. And honestly, it's a situation where the league's caution is both frustrating for us fans and absolutely vital for his future. Coach Mitch Johnson confirmed Wembanyama is making progress and will be traveling with the team, but he was quick to pull the brakes on any premature return talk. There is a rigid, non-negotiable process in place here, and frankly, as much as we want to see Wemby back on the court, nobody wants to rush a brain injury. The NBA's concussion protocol isn't just a suggestion, it's a strict gauntlet of medical evaluations, symptom-free rest, and physical exertion tests that ensure the player is truly ready to absorb the contact of professional basketball. Seeing him walk and talk at practice is a relief, but the league's medical staff is the final gatekeeper, and they don't operate on a scoreboard schedule. Historically, the Spurs have shown they can grind out wins without him, going 12-6 in the regular season. But this is the playoffs, and you don't replace a 35-point Game 1 performance with just anyone. Whether he clears the hurdles by Friday or needs more time, the bottom line is clear. Long-term health outweighs any single game result. Drop a comment below. Do you think the Spurs can steal a win without their unicorn, or is the series at a standstill? Hit that subscribe button to keep up with the updates. And remember, in a league built on highlights, the most important play is the one that protects the player.